Okay. I should be live, I think. Let me just spread the word a tiny bit. Poggers. Insult me in chat. Okay, hello. Yes, I think I'm live now. I'm building a PC again, but this time I have a proper setup to look at the camera. And I have, let me bring my mic a bit closer here. And I have the will to finish it this time. I am not I wasn't demotivated yesterday. It's just was a bit annoying when I ran into many issues. Where did you steal these from? I stole these from many places, and yeah, that's where I got all these parts, many different places. Anyways, first things first. Yesterday I just completely forgot to install the SSD. And that's not a good idea. It's a good thing I didn't install this in the case yet, so we have time to fix that error. I do not need the SSD manual. I am dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Why are there dinosaurs? There are dinosaurs because of my baby brother. You, as a guy with a little brother, should understand this. Anyways, here, let's get this to the camera. SSD, very cool part. Yes. Let me grab it out. As I really like how SSDs look. I like how all PCB technologically advanced things look. But first we need to unscrew this heatsink. Where is my screwdriver? Also, for anyone who is coming, I think it's the screw. For anyone who is coming from the last, why is this broken? Who also watched the last stream. You should be glad to know that, well, he is 12. What do you mean? Oh yeah, your brother's 12, but my brother isn't 12, okay? You should be glad to know that I have fixed the thing, the motherboard mounting screws. What are they called? I forgot their name. But the point is, I have fixed them. How did I fix them? With my dad and pliers. Turns out I'm not dumb, and you just need a heck ton force in there. Here, remove the heatsink. Now, this should go here, okay, because we only want it to go here. Installing an SSD is extremely straightforward. You just plug it in like this, and then grab a screw. I believe we have M2 mounting screws. Yep, our motherboard comes with 3 M2 mounting screws. Even though I can only find 2 M2 things, just in case you lose one. That's very nice of them. Okay, no more comments yet. Let's open this. Why am I getting spammed on Instagram, I assume? Chat, and I'll shout you out as well in stream chat. Because as you can see, I am a very big advertiser who just told everyone to watch me. Anyways, here, M2 screws. These, I'm afraid of taking too many out because I only need 1. Here. And samurai, I will cut my nails, I just need them to help this build. Here. M2 screws are minuscule, so once you have this, you want to just push this down. This would be much easier if I had a magnetized screwdriver. Let me see. I have some more screwdrivers. I'm not sure if either of them are magnetized, but we can see. What replies are there? Where is that, like the comment section? It's not like the comment section. It's like there is on the stream something on the side where it says say something, where Umar and it's Hayden have said things. So let's see here. I'm gonna put these mounting screws back, the rest of them, and open this. I think I will want the thinnest one for this, because the thinnest one is still not that thin. Here, is this magnetized? It's not magnetized, it's also too thick, even though it's the thinnest one. Oh wait, no, is this not the thinnest? This is not the thinnest one, I'm just a bit down. Here. These are tiny, I'm so afraid of losing one. Here, now we have this. Push this down, and then get the screw in there. And screw it in as you would screw anything in. Don't need to do it too tight, I just want to make sure it's held down. And because this is a heatsink, it has, that scared the crap out of me. It has a thermal pad here, so I'm going to need, that almost fell again. I'm going to need to remove that thermal pad first. Is she having difficulty finding it? Nope, send screenshot. People be like this. Anyways, let's get this here. Remove the thermal pad. Looks like there's still a second layer to be removed, but I removed the obvious removal layer, so I'm assuming I only need to remove one layer. It would make no sense to have two removable layers. Now we screw the heatsink in. There. Don't want to screw too tight because I want to be able to remove this, and stripping the screw is always a bad idea. Source, I've done it when I was fixing a printer for my dad. But I don't think you need a source for that. I think that's common sense. Why is this tilted? Because I was not actually screwing the screw where it's meant to go. I'm only partially done. It's okay. It didn't actually screw because you can't screw something if there's no hole beneath it. Is there a hole beneath it this time? There's a hole beneath it this time. Why are we still a bit off? I want to be exactly on. Exactly where we should be. This is the right way, right? Yeah, everything, all the other text is facing this way, so this should make sense, yeah. Now, sorry if I'm obstructing the view. There, okay. There, yeah, now. I'm very confused, this doesn't quite seem straight. I honestly feel it would have been easier for you to just buy. It would have been easier to already buy a build PC, but I want the experience, and also it's much cheaper. Hello Sama, I'm a YouTuber. This is my second YouTube channel. Good morning, Sama. The other one is my gaming one. So yeah, also shout out to Sama Abrar because she wants to hear her name on YouTube. Now that I've got the M2 inside, I need to mount the motherboard inside of here, the case. So I will lift it by the CPU cooler, make sure I keep this fan handle thing down. Make sure I don't scratch anything because pretty much everything here is steel, as things are with premium computers. Align all of those. That's not well aligned. Is this well aligned now? I managed to perfectly align it before stream, but I'm like, I'll just realign it during stream. Okay, this looks, look at the side of the case, this looks pretty perfectly aligned. Sorry if I was pretty loud there for a minute. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to Drop Part. I thought I picked up your... I'm a big YouTuber because I have two channels. Exactly, that's how it works. Drop Part is gaming. This is not gaming. Thank you for picking up my heart, but unfortunately my heart should stay dropped. Here I have... Yes, very big. Here I have all my screws for actually doing things. And by doing things I mean screwing the motherboard in. So there is 9 screws on a standard ATX motherboard. You could get away with using less than 9, but I want to use them all because safety. I don't want the motherboard to fall off while my dad's using it. That would be a very bad look if he's like, oh yes, I'm trusting you to build a PC, choose all the parts for me, and then he's using it and just the entire thing falls apart. Something, good things fall apart, John Bellion. Good song, go listen to it, but not while you're watching my stream. Gotta focus on my beautiful voice. Say please, stream Better Wars again. I will stream Better Wars again. Oh my god, they say what I told. I told you what you said. Say yes, I'm screwing the motherboard. That's how it is. Stream Better Wars again. Fave line of the moment. Say please, haram. Better Wars is very nice. What do you mean? Shout out Taiwan. Yes, I shouted you out. Sorry, I'm just occasionally checking stream chat because I need to interact with my loyal viewers. Also known as my friends, but hey, you gotta start from somewhere. Can't have random people in your chat 24/7. I think Admin Rat was going to watch. I'm not sure what happened to that. I think he might be in a programming class. Not entirely sure. Let's put this over here. Next screw. I don't believe I actually
Okay, let me now, while I'm screwing these in, explain the choices between some more parts. So, for the SSD, the Intel 660, I went with the Intel 660p 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte because, well, my dad needs to store all his photos and backups and things, so I need him to have enough space. An SSD because, of course, you want an SSD. If you buy a hard drive as a boot drive in this day and age, what are you doing? Go refund the hard drive and buy yourself an SSD, even if it's lower capacity. And it's an Intel 660p because I was considering a Samsung 960 or 970 EVO, but I honestly do not know what my dad would do with all of that added performance. So this is a bit hard to reach, so I'm going to use this one. I think this is a good enough screw head.
Loyal viewers, know. Wow, I feel attacked. You're here so famous. You kind of hard. Umar is right. You can kind of be famous. Umar, I am going to cut my nails, but I need to first build this PC. It actually helped me in part 1, which you were too tired to watch after saying you want to be here live for it. This is not good. One of my mounting screws just fell off. Let's oh crap, okay, I'm gonna... Okay, the screw came out. Now I can hopefully fish it out if I put it there. Sorry if that made like an earthquake noise to the PC. Okay. I'm off to a much better start this time though compared to yesterday. Man, shut up. That's cute if it's for your dad. It is for my dad. This PC is for my dad. Do you want to know how to type? The reason my dad needs a PC is because his old PC is old, and yes, that's pretty much it. It's running slow as hell, and it's painful to like watch him use or to use when he's he needs me to do him something. Okay, I think this would be easier if I remove... Oh god, no, I don't want to strip the wire. Oh god, no, this is bad. If I removed this fan header, it would be easier, and the wire came a bit off. Okay, there, it's back. I can place that fan header back after I screw this in. These mounting screws at the back are particularly hard to reach. I'm not a fan of that. I know that I could probably get away without them, but as I said, I want this to be as rigid as possible. I thought your dad's old... What do you mean my dad's old PC was new? That's not how it works. This is a new PC. You don't. Petition for my dad.
You know, I'm actually going to... I will ask him to download games or download them for him during the stream so that he can play with me. And this isn't such a tight spot to reach. I wish I could bring the camera and show you, but I'm not actually sure if I can do that and then get the tripod at the right angle. I'm not sure if my streaming setup is widely... This is not good. That mounting screw just... Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to... Huh? How did it already get scraped? What? Paint is already scraped off of the back? I literally did... This has got to be a joke. This is an extremely low... Oh no, okay, that's just some dust. Okay. Thought this was like the lowest quality paint job ever for a minute.
I literally cannot. Sounds like that. I do understand. She always has
to use voice notes. Petition for me to play... For my dad to play Minecraft with us. Let's see if he'd be down for that. Okay, I'm going to... Here I'm gonna unscrew this panel for cable management because it's gonna make it hopefully easier to get that screw back that I lost. There. This is pretty easy. I just need to unscrew two. Oh yeah, now that I'm done with my board screwing, I can just throw this here.
My relationship with God, can I get an amen? Rather play Minecraft with you.
I see how it is, Mo. My heart.
Oh yeah, Umar, by the way, get Fall Guys so that we can play it, all of us. Even my dad, yes. Oh yes, oh god, no, not cables. Oh, I must deal with the mess that is cable management soon, and I have chosen to delay it.
Where has the mounting screw gone? This is not particularly nice. I don't want a screw just vibing in my dad's PC. That's not how screws should work. Anyone know how to get a screw out of a PC? Would be much appreciated. Amen. Amen, brother. I cannot find the screw. It has not fell on the ground. This is not particularly good, as I've stated multiple times now. I don't want to get any of these wires broken. I mean, I do have more screws, worst case. Sounds like it fell off. Huh? Sounds like the screw just fell out because I can't actually see hear anything like related to the screw at all when I shake this, so I think I'm gonna use another screw and find that off stream so that I don't stay on the step for 5 minutes. Use your long nails. Dude, my long nails are long, but they're not like metal seeking. Oh god, a magnetized thing would have been much nicer for this. But I don't have a magnetized screwdriver on me right now. I want to lay this back without squishing the wires. Okay, this is there. Because right now I need to install this M2, not M2, this motherboard screw. This is pretty nice. The motherboard I/O cut out, the shield lines up perfectly. So I'm happy with this so far. You should all like this video, by the way, so that my viewer engagement goes up. Because YouTube likes that. Oh yes, I aligned the screw. I'll find that other screw sometime. As long as it didn't go in the power supply, we're good. Okay. All the screws are in. Next up, we need the power supply. We do need the power supply, but I think I'm gonna get the GPU first. Also, I need to reconnect this cable that I disconnected, the CPU fan one. Is there anywhere I can run around? I cannot run around anywhere to make this easier, so let's just have this go here. Gotta say, I enjoyed working with this outside of the case much more, so I had much more freedom of movement. But everything has to go in the case. GPU, beautiful card. Red Devil 5700 XT. AMD. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about it. Unfortunately, as beautiful as it looks and as much as I'm going to admire it, it is not a good choice for anyone building a PC now. It was a good choice back when I started this build, but then Nvidia released the 3070 Super. $500 for, well, they didn't release it yet, but they announced it. $500 for, I think I can remove this now, for the advertised performance of a 2080 Ti and a 1080 Ti with RTX on. Well, like, assuming it's an 1080 Ti if you have RTX. To say that's insane is putting it lightly. Well, my dad isn't probably going to use this. Best bang for your buck is always a good thing. Okay, so here I'm removing these two things. Not M2 things, PCIe slot cover things. And yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that we started building this PC around the time when these advancements were coming, because a 30 card would have been much more bang for your buck. Such is the life of a PC builder. Always going to wish you waited. Okay, this is open now and I need to align this with something. Here. Okay. probably. Oh, nice. I unscrewed the wrong one. Well, I unscrewed one of the right ones, but also one of the wrong ones. Here. This 3070 having insane performance is making me think of a PC build for myself with Zen 3 30XX, because I'm not sure if I would on 3060 or 3070, because that will last you a really long time for obvious reasons. Ah, here, okay. This GPU is just going to be air cooled by the 3 fans. Not entirely sure my dad's going to need anything more than this, but if he does, we can always remove the PCB and water cool it. But I would be extremely impressed if he needed that. I would have loved to have, okay, push this in, there, card is in. Wow, that's a huge card. Massive. Okay. Maybe I should have connected some headers first. Are these all SATA headers? SATA 5.6. That's JUSB 4. Oh, whoops. If they're all SATA headers, then I am perfectly. They look like they're all SATA headers. I'm perfectly fine. Get my cat, please. You see, I am considering getting my cat, but I don't want him to knock everything down, as cute as that would be. Because that would not be amusing to me, especially with how long I had to get this table from outside and clean it, man. Anyways, I'm not going to need the SATA headers because we are not having any SATA drives. Not as of right now. We might get another not M2. We might get another 2.5 inch SATA SSD or 2.5 inch hard drive for more long-term storage, but 1 terabyte is fine for now. And this PC build has been months in the making, so you know we wanted to finish it. No use in constantly delay. Especially when better things are just going to keep coming out and out. That'll make us think, oh, should we get that and refund this? But you know, that's fine with what you got. Humble man. I apologize. I'm also a sad face, but alas, things have to be this way. Alright, now that we have all of this installed, I don't believe there is another component that is going to need to be installed in the motherboard. Well, other than the power cables. Excuse me, I'm just walking around to ensure that. I need a sip of water. Unfortunately, I don't have a techfromtheheart.com merch store, so just a casual water bottle. If you got that reference, you're an epic gamer. Okay, next order of business. Lifting this up and installing the power supply. I know that you didn't have the best view of inside, but I apologize, I am not LTT despite my references to them just a minute ago. I cannot have this many angles. It was already a pain to get that angle set up. Got a tripod and a selfie stick. Who the heck does that? No one does that, that's who. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this is, considering I cleaned this table like right before I laid this case down so that this doesn't happen. But it seems to just come off with scraping of my nails. So I'll just do that before I show my dad my PC. How is everyone in chat doing? Enough about the PC, even though this is a PC building stream. I want to know about you guys. While I'm waiting for replies, this right here is a modular Corsair H500 HX750i, which is modular as the name would suggest, and a really good power supply. It's platinum 80, it's 80 plus platinum rated, 750 watts, as the name would suggest, and it's premium. We wanted this to be future proof and to make sure that no matter where we are, if we need to pay for the electricity, if we don't, that my dad has enough voltage, enough like platinum, I forgot what that's called, efficiency, that this should not matter to him. I'm trying to see how I mount this now. 1, 2, 3, and then that one is in an odd place. So it needs to go in like this. Okay. This is my first time installing a power supply, as you can tell, by my complete lack and utter knowledge of how to do it. I'm gonna get some more water. I should have grabbed a snack before this. Do I need to unscrew this from below and then... Doesn't look like these are unscrewable. Do I just unscrew this and then... Oh, okay. I think I know. Let me try something. There's a screw on the back here that you guys can't quite see. If I unscrew this, will it be able to give me access to the cage? Yep. Here I can just plonk this out. Cage out. And now I can just pop this in over here. Align all of the holes. All holes aligned, and now I just pop this back on. Perhaps I should screw the power supply in first, but I like to live dangerously, also known as not knowing what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, no, that was right. Okay. And I do not want to push this. Okay. Has friend woken up? Friend has not woken up. Here. Someone asked me where this is, but another friend, Shamari, is still not up. Or, well, maybe not up, but doing work, that is, because he wanted to see this. Anyways, let me here screw this in so that power supply cage I showed you a minute ago, well, stays in. Also, another thing is the fact that it's modular makes the actual connections of everything very nice, because I don't need to... I'm not entirely sure which screws I need to use now. I'm assuming it's these ones. Let me double check. The modularity allows easier cable management, which is always nice. Okay, these screws fit fine. The power supply did not actually come with screws, so I'm left to deduce which screws to use myself. That had a nice rhythm to it. Me likes. Okay, here. Just 4 simple screws to hold it all in place. Why did these screws get misaligned? Did I mess something up while screwing that in? I think I might. I'm gonna unscrew this. Here, maybe I should have ensured everything was fine before closing the cage, but you know what? I can always open the cage. What is it? One simple screw. Here. May not be as face on to the camera, but hey, it's much better than yesterday where my back was to the camera. I apologize for that for anyone who was in today's stream and was also in yesterday's stream. There. And this goes in here. And then the last screw. If I did use the wrong screws, I can always look it up later and then change to the proper screws. Another thing I don't think I mentioned yet that's nice about this case is the fact that it has included fans. As you can see over here, well, I'm not sure if you can see it, but let me turn it a bit so you can. 1, 2, 3 RGB fans, 2, and then on the back there is 1 fan. This is, of course, to complement the fan on my CPU heatsink, the 3 fans on my GPU, and the 1 fan on the power supply. So, strong, to say the least. Join, Ibby. I just want people to join me. Oh, excellent. My friend's at the dentist. Anyways, okay. 30 minutes in, we're making really good progress. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Now let's run the power cables. Here, these are the cables that go. Where do these go? Okay, these go down here. So can I run it through here? If I can run it through here, that would be nice. I get the impression that these can be used for oh, okay, I see what these are used for. This is for after the fact, if I want to do some extra cable management. Anyways, let's bring this up here. Let me quickly grab the motherboard manual because I'm not quite sure what all the pins are. I know 6 and 8 are reset, but I need to know what turn on power on, but I don't know what anything else is. Here, let's see. Here, okay. The reset switch goes. Okay, let me start with the reset switch and the HDD LED. They both go on the bottom, starting with the HDD LED. Let me turn this like this so everyone has a closer look at what I'm doing. Oh, sorry about that. That must have been loud. Maha, I can briefly see your messages on Instagram, the notifications. I'm loving it. Hell yeah. I can't read the full message, but McDonald's sponsorship, when are you coming for me? Let me actually open here. Stop, I haven't heard. I'll reply to you. Okay. Yes, okay. I can't respond right now because I can't really type while I'm doing this, but I'll respond by voice. Stop, I haven't. Dude, honestly, I haven't went out to eat in absolute ages. It's pretty sad, to be honest. Also, I hope you're doing well. I've been meaning to go out with my cousin, but one of us is always busy, so doesn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Here, HDD LED. Which one goes next to it? I'm very forgetful, as you can tell. HDD LED, next to it, reset switch. Okay, here. HDD LED and reset. Why are these? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, this is going to be slow. Okay, you know what? I think it would be easier if I laid the case down like this. I have a better view on here. HDD LED and reset switch. I should not have plugged this in before I put the power supply in, before I put everything else in. Okay, I should have put these in like the first. Wow, everything is getting in my way. It would be great if I had small hands or something to hold everything. Well, not hold everything, but those things. I know I'm not really making much sense, but I think they're like this, but they're not this. They're similar to this. It'd be like that. As you can see, I'm very, very knowledgeable on the topic. It's not a computer specialized part, so I should not be expected to be knowledgeable. I am berating myself. Why do I always do this? Damn it, the switch I plugged in came out. Okay, let's plug reset. Okay, reset switch is all the way in. Now, HDD activity LED, so that you actually know when your hard drive is doing things. Plug that in. Okay, 2 more now. I believe I know them, but I will read to make sure. Poggers, I was right. Okay, power switch there, and then power LED. Why is the power LED split into 2? So this is fine. Everything is fine. I wish I had a third tiny hand right now. Would be extremely helpful. Okay, this goes in there. Now, 2 more. I'm not into, if these are all, if this is 8 pins. Oh wait, no, I plugged it into the wrong, damn it. If these 8 pins are all right next to each other, I don't see why they didn't just tie them together. They gave me cable ties, but I'm planning on using the cable ties for cable management on the back side. Okay. There, plugged in. Now over here. First power LED. Over here, second power LED. And there. Okay, I think if I just push everything in, after back pain, I feel like a grandpa. I got everything in. Poggers. Rhyming, by the way, sorry. I'll reply to your messages later, but I am live right now, so I can't really stop much. Thank you for the like and sub, though. Okay, now that this is in, I can use the power switch at the front, which means it's time to test things. I need these two cables. These are the necessary cables to power the motherboard, and then I'll need to power the GPU. Wait, is that it? And then do I just do cable management and install Windows and everything? Wow, okay. This today is so much better than yesterday, I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's start with the 24-pin ATX. Lift this up. Ooh, this is heavy. 24, oh god, okay. I didn't think this through. I didn't, I didn't quite think of how I was going to plug these in from here. Okay, let me plug my peripheral and SATA ones in first, because by doing that, then it makes me not need to overlap wires, which would be even harder. This needs 2x8 pins. This is 2x6 pins. Oh, this is the 2x8 pins one. So I'm not going to need that yet, which means for now, this should be good. I bought a modular power supply. I'm going to utilize the modularity. Well, I technically didn't buy it, but you know what I mean. Okay. While I am disliking having big hands right now, okay. There. Plug? Okay, I got some in. I don't get why they split the 24 ATX into two. If it's into like 8, 10, and 14, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. But damn it, I need to plug the further one first. Pain is going on here. Need small hands. So I plugged it in. And then I unplugged it because I am smart while trying to plug the next one in. Okay. Why did these wires overlap? This is so painful. I just want that went surprisingly well, not gonna lie. What went surprisingly well, but everything went surprisingly well. So we will apply to all the things here. Okay, yeah. Everything is going surprisingly well. This entire screen compared to last screen when I couldn't even do a basic thing such as a CPU fan. Okay, looks like this is easier from here, so I can get more of my hand in. So I'm gonna lightly plug this in, and then over here. Damn it. Here. There. Heck. Okay, no, I think that all the cables are going to... I was going to say all the cables are going to be easier if I lay this down, but I'm having a bit of... Nice, I've poked a hole in my manual. It's a good thing there's an online copy of that here. It's only a tiny hole the size of a screwdriver. Here, okay. Theoretically, could I plug this in here? No, I couldn't. Okay. Nope, this makes it harder. Everything did go surprisingly smooth, except for the steps now. I was baking bread. Hope your bread went well. Still on go, so I'm a professional advertiser. Call me an influencer. I will actually respond properly to everyone later, but now is the time for PCs. This makes it harder. I'm not liking this. I really am the type to select a modular power supply and then complain about the fact it's modular. The nerves of me. Two hands would make this easier, but alas I can't use both of my hands at once for this specific task. I am bruising myself all over. Yes! Push it in. In you go. Click. Yes? Question mark? Yes! Exclamation mark? Yes! I have plugged in the ATX. Will you ever do YouTube full time? All my homies love his hair. My man, everyone wants me to cut it, but my man, yes. Okay. So now that I've had this, in reply to your question, Mo, Stan Ahmed's here, Stan Yushamari. In reply to your question, Mo, I think that right now it's not that feasible, but if I ever reach a level, like before I go to wherever the hell I'm going to study, where it is feasible, then I think I could, like, if I get enough of a viewership, but that depends on luck and a lot of factors, and I don't think that I will ever like drop out or something to do YouTube or like even my articles, because I think having an education is important as much as I hate the education system. Okay, plugging the 24 ATX in. Why is my phone zero but you using it? No, we love the hair. Why don't you charge your phone, friends? Oh my god. He be like this. Had it. Okay. I hate professional tip to first time builders, even though I'm a first time builder and I'm not qualified to give professional tips. Everything needs force. Don't be afraid to exert force. Putting the RAM sticks in needs force. Putting your PCIe expansion cards needs force, like your GPU. Putting the ATX pins needs force. If you don't use force, you're not going to build your PC. I haven't talked to you in a minute, fanboy. It'd be like that. I don't think it'd be like that, but it'd do. Out of water. Tech channels, uniting people since the dawn of time. We'll go for that, even though I haven't even been around since the dawn of time. I think that 6 plus 2 PCIe and 4 pin CPU. I think that I'm gonna plug in my 6 plus 2, my two 6 plus 2s or 2 8 pins. I don't know. We love force. What is? Oh yes, force and this. Thought you meant something completely different. Please tell me I brought my cables back in the... Oh, here they are. I'm partially done. Ignore that. Sorry if I'm not staring at the camera much, by the way. Call me out if I'm not. I need this to be personal with the audience. Here, okay. This is 6 plus 2. I'm not entirely sure which cables I need for the graphics card. This is my first time doing things. Please don't judge me. I'm also going to need to plug in that USB header for that. The power supply. The power supply, if you plug in a USB header, is actually monitorable from your... I think it's a USB header, I'm not sure. It's monitorable from your computer. Okay, here. Oh, wait, this is CPU? Oh no, this is another 8 pin. I thought this was a 4 pin. I mean, I could use it as a 4 pin if I wanted to break these in half, I think. But I'm not currently in the risque mode, where I will be chopping things in half. As much as they said, oh, you should just chop it in half, I'm going to see if I can run without it. Oh, well, I chopped it in half. You can easily put it back together, but still. I'm going to try running without it, because I'll be right back. Okay, have a good back thing. I'm going to try running without it, because if I ran with it, it would leave just one cable in the wire. I will put it here though, just in case the computer refuses to boot without it. If I am speaking things in a too complicated techie way, please let me know. I'm going to try this PCIe cable, because that is what a GPU is, a PCIe card. It's just, this is a bit confusing how it's yeah. Okay, if these both go in the GPU, I assume it would make sense. And then this one goes in here. I'm not sure why it would need one side in there and two sides in there, but we will see. Okay, 6 plus 2 PCIe. I think this goes in there. I should really be more sure about things that I do. I'm gonna run this from above and wait, no. Oh no, okay, yeah, it's just going here. Yeah, here. Huh. Am I not exerting enough force? All my homies love force. Shmari, inform me if I am not exerting the appropriate amount of force. Sorry if my microphone is bad for this bit of the stream because I am basically right up next to it. All these parts are sharp, so my hand is getting oofed. Can I plug this in from this side? Will it be easy? Oh, yeah, okay, there. I had a viewer which allowed me to plug it in from. Okay, now if I run both of these here. Do I need to run them from here? Let me try running them from here first. Cable management is going to be a pain. I should bring my dad in to test that. I'm not entirely sure why I'm wearing my headphones if I'm not actually on a call with anyone. Should I go on a call with people? Should I have some fun times? Just trying to figure out what is where. Okay, this goes here, I think. My voice is getting a bit hoarse, but that's fine. It's not like I speak too much or anything, right? Why do all these cables need to twist? Am I plugging the wrong parts in here? They all need to twist when I bring them here, and it doesn't look particularly nice. Okay. And that 2-pin goes here. Another free tech tip for new PC builders from a new PC builder. Put your cables in the power supply first so you don't have to absolutely bash your arms to death plugging everything in. Okay, there. Cable went in. Push it more in. Maybe I should have got a PCIe, one of those extender riser things that let you like show off your graphics card, because it's pretty dope. If I do say so myself. 3 fans. Why is this not going all the way in? Pretty sure things are supposed to go all the way in now. Let me switch this out to the other side and see. Okay, I don't like how I'm hearing things crack. Oh wait, maybe I should there. Okay, here. If I line all of these up like this. Let me plug in the one that wouldn't go in first. Or all at once, that works too. What is this WhatsApp message? Oh no, it's just a meme, I assume. It's a meme of the RTX cards. Okay, no, for this part I can lie this down on its back because all I'm doing is plugging things in like this. Let's do what I said I'd do, but like actually do it this time and plug those pins that won't go in first. I should have turned the AC on maybe before I came in here. Problem is this room gets extremely cold with AC, But now I'm practically sweating. Okay, yes, this is easier. It turns out there was some things on this 6 one that like lets you plug the not 6 one into it, for lack of a better way to say this. Okay, let's see here. If this goes like this, then this one needs to go here. Like this. Do the thing that plugs it in, or like at least makes it not oh no, okay. No, wait, messed something up, yeah. Okay. Now, sorry, just a bit of concentration, thus silence. This goes in here. As tough as this is, I'm enjoying building this. Well, I say tough, but it's not really tough. It's just a couple things that are not the easiest. So anything's. So how are you, Chum Chum? Welcome back, Shamari. I've been making progress while you were gone. Oh, I was facing this the wrong way. That explains why it wasn't hooking on here. Oh, this is also many things are in the wrong way, as you can tell. The plan is to get them all in the right way. Will things go to plan? Let's see. Here. If I You also tell your friends to join the stream, by the way. Need the maximum viewers. Advertise it in your group chats. Get hated on. I'm joking, don't get hated on. That's not fun. Okay, there. Plugged it in. All of the cables are in. Wait, no. I should, just for better cable behavior. There. Okay. Now that there's power to this and here, I need to plug the CPU power in, and then I believe we are good. And I can boot this on. Of course, we're not done with the PC yet, but we are done with making sure the main components work. It would suck to fully build and then find out the RAM or something is like not assembled. Turns out there's going to be like much troubleshooting. I might have to end the stream early too, but we'll see. I like how these cables have different. Okay, no, this one. I think I'll need to plug it in from this side. I like how these different cables have different like pin shapes, so to say. It makes plugging them in tad bit simpler. And by tad bit I actually mean like quite a heckin' bit simpler. Tad is not the good word to use for this. Does this just need to go next to it? Okay, maybe if I had an actual view of this it would be better. Here. There, plugged it in. Now this one goes. Can I route it above here? I can route it above here. This goes over here. Oh god, this is going to be painful. I'm going to have to sit this down for this, I'm sure of it. Here, okay. Twist it, because apparently every power cable needs to be twisted for some heckin' reason. Not quite liking that part of this, but if it works, it works. Can't really see what I'm doing. Would use my phone for a flashlight, but my phone is the stream camera, because I don't have a webcam or a proper video camera. My dad does, but doesn't know where it is, so can't really use a proper video camera if you don't know where it is. Okay, I heard it click. Everything is in. Is chat ready for the moment of truth? I see 2 visitors just joined now. Did everyone advertise when I said to? Big thank if you did. Anyways, the moment of truth. I need to, the power supply is plugged in. Turn this on. This is a display port. We want HDMI. HDMI. Grab this HDMI cable here. Plug the HDMI cable here. And the fans aren't going to spin, but I should hit this and it didn't power on. Did I mess up my switches? I'm scared. I'm going to be honest. Oh! As you can see, I'm a smart child who forgot to plug the power supply into the electricity. No wonder it wasn't turning on. Okay. You hear that? Let's turn this here. Things are glowing, things are spinning. Computer is computering. Pog. There's no monitor output yet, but there's so much rainbow. I love it. What is this easy LED debug? What does white mean? I'm not getting a output. Oh! Output! Pog! Okay, I'm gonna unplug my keyboard from my laptop and plug it into the PC. The screen is currently not set to the recommended resolution. Configure the PC resolution to this. I will configure the PC resolution to this, but I first need to read what's on the PC and all the errors. Huge Pogsmo! Yes, I just need to route the powers and everything. Okay, here. Let me plug the mouse in over here. Now let's read. What does this say? Ryzen 7 3700X 8-core processor. DRAM frequency is for DDR3 2133 MHz dual channel. DRAM size is 32 gigabytes. USB device total. Press F1 to run setup. Press F2 to load default values and continue. Let's press F2 to enable things. F2. It works, it lives. I'm so proud of myself. And it's also rainbow, so I like rainbow. Okay, no signal, that's fine. It's going to BIOS. BIOS, it's the first time going to BIOS. Bit disappointed with the lack of RGB, but that's fine because we're gonna have extra fans when I connect all of the fan headers. Let's get it. Okay, reboot and select the proper boot device or insert boot media. I don't need to see this. Or insert boot media and select the boot device and press a key. Okay, I think F2 is the BIOS, so if I power off now, and then give it a couple seconds and power it on again, then I basically spam F2 and I get in the BIOS. I swear if it says something stupid like there is... Oh! Things! Oh. Okay, reboot and select proper boot device. I don't want a boot device now. What is... Is it F12? Let me read the BIOS key in here. Turns out I did need the manual. Let's see. Okay. BIOS setup 31, page 31. Is F12, am I done? Oh, delete key to enter setup menu. Okay, I am a tad bit done. BIOS is F2 or delete usually.
Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, it's delete. I tried F2 and it was not F2. That was to select a boot device, I think. Poggers. Things live. Computers work. Delete key. We're in the BIOS! Oh, this is beautiful. I just want to admire it. Get off. I'm gonna fix the resolution when I'm out of the BIOS. 3.6 gigahertz. Make sure it sees everything correctly. Mag Tomahawk X570 Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, I need to install the Wi-Fi antennas too. I can't forget to do that. VR core. Let's enable XMP. Also, I have my Windows USB somewhere that I will install after I do everything. Is there anything else I need to ensure? I don't think there is, other than let's just go here real quick. It's taken quite a while, and enable XMP because XMP is cool and good. Go to memory, current frequency 2133, profile. Okay, we enabled XMP, which is profile 3200. Okay, now let's go here and close, and I want to save the configuration. Yes. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is nice. This is great. Okay, I can just turn this off now because I don't need to select a boot device yet. Oh, I feel proud. If I have a kid, I'm not going to be as proud as them until they build a PC and it works. Technically, it was the first try. I just needed to actually plug the power supply in. I panicked for a bit when I thought that the power supply was a goner, but all is fine. Okay, this is HD audio. Okay. I'm not in. This is USB 3.0. What's this message here? DMs on Instagram. Hogger is my man. My man shouting me out in group chats. All the love. Can you see that the PC turns on? Oh, I'm so proud of myself right now. Alright, let's just come around here real quick and check where the audio is. And okay, I know the USB is somewhere. Very useful. Okay, the USB is there and J audio 1 is there. Okay, so if I run the wires through here, it should be good. Good. One of my friends told me that good cable management takes 15 minutes and saves you for a long time. So I am doing good cable management. I'm not just gonna throw every wire everywhere. Okay, now we've got these here. Let's pull the audio header. I don't want them to overlap, so you just turn them around here. JUSB goes over here. Hope this has enough length to connect. So glad none of these parts were dead and needed like an RMA or something. That would have been painful to deal with after months of getting everything. Okay, there. And let's plug this audio in. This could get like its jackets here. Make me feel a tad bit more comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. There, okay. And here. Plugged that in. The rest of the cable is time. Wait, did I plug this in upside down? I don't think I did. If I plugged it in upside down, we'll be able to tell because the USB wouldn't actually work. Paul. Oh, here, Az. What's up? The PC works. Boot it up. I'm so proud. Okay. I'm assuming this is all fans here. Yes. All the fans are plugged into one thing, which makes this hell of a wire mess over here. So let me turn this PC to the side now. And then here I can check where all these wires go. And okay, this is now here. What is this?
It doesn't tell me beautiful. It doesn't tell me what this is. It's a 4-port thing. So epic gamer moment. Dad, everything works. Proud of this. Okay, so these go in some big 4-pin thing that only actually has 2 pins connected. Seems a bit odd, but I'm not gonna question it. Not actually quite sure how this 3 turned into 2. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's find these 2 things that I need to plug in. Is it in the motherboard manual? I love how this is the power supply manual. I love how everything comes with stickers. So my dad's just gonna be able to flex that he has everything on here except for Intel. Only their CPU comes with stickers. Their other things do not. Okay, this is a SATA cable. I do not need a SATA cable motherboard. This is just front panel headers. Is this motherboard just like assuming you have no USB? Thank you, motherboard. Very cool. Perfect. Very perfect. Here. Overview of components. This is not being much use, so I'm just gonna look from here. Let's face this more towards the audience again. Wow, the stream is going much better than yesterday's. Good thing today is the stream people actually like more than a couple of people actually showed up to. Didn't advertise that as much, but hey. Can't quite tell where things are meant to go right now. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Cooler Master Box 5 RGB, I think. Cooler. That no box one. Cooler Master Box 5 RGB. Pin connection. I don't know. RGB connection. Let's go with that. How to connect RGB fans to RGB splitter. I know how to connect them, but I don't know where to actually plug them in. Well, it's not that I know where to connect them, it's just they came connected. So, okay. So the 4 pins are RGB headers. Apparently, where's the 4 pins? These 4 pins, I'm pretty sure this has a RGB header somewhere. Let's look at the English version of the manual and look for that. Yeah, here, JRGB. So there's one at the top and one at the bottom. Let's see. Did I miss something like just really obvious? I did miss something really obvious. In my defense, these are like, it doesn't look like they go into each other. So let's run this one through the bottom. Go back to YouTube chat quickly. This one can be run through. Do I want to run it just through here? I'm not entirely sure I want to run it just through here. I think I want to run it. Let's see where possibilities of running it through here. Let's try. Is there space through next to this one? Actually, wait. This is the RGB, and what is this other one? I want to know. So I know where this other one is, then I know where I want to actually run things. Molex. Oh, is that a Molex PSU connector? Let's see. Okay. Let's check the power supply. Okay, yeah, that does look like a Molex connector. So, okay, this can go in through here, this RGB one, through the back. Definitely need to get it in, but should be fine from the other side. There. Will it go long enough like this? Because I can't pull much more on it. Yes, this should be fine. Does the JRGB fan matter the orientation? I'm sure if it mattered it would say something, but I don't want to shorten the pins, so I'm gonna double check here. JRGB. Always turn off the power supply. That would be a good idea before I install things. The difference between a JRGB and a JRainbow. Excuse me, that was very odd. But I'm confused. Well, the J Rainbow looks like it's blatantly different, so I'm assuming this is a JRGB one. I noticed that I haven't actually connected the fans, as far as I know, into the PC, which is odd, but I'm going to assume it can connect through the JRGB or something, or through the Molex PSUs. Okay, here. JRGB. Let's look for the J Rainbow. Okay, the J Rainbow is different. JRGB. Doesn't tell me an orientation, so. Oh, wait, no, it has an arrow on one end. The arrow, the 12 volt, the ground, or the what? Very, very useful. Oh, okay, the arrow is the 12 volts. Okay, good. Sorry for some back to the audience action, but I want to just, make sure this is fine. There, okay. The C goes in. I think I might need to run it through something that's a bit closer, because that didn't go quite well. Fine though, there is a closer one close by, as you would have guessed. Can I run it? I can run it through here. This is probably not the intended usage, so I think I'm not going to do that, because that could mess something up. What could it mess up? I'm not entirely sure. But I do not want to run it through where the power supply things are meant to be ran. This can go down here. Now if I just push this here, I can pull it from the other side. Pull it from here, and JRGB. 12 volt goes in there. How can the thing's not going in? There. Push. No. Don't wanna exert too much force and break it, but too little force is also not working. Maybe I need to flip it upside down. No, if I flip it upside down, then the arrow's on the wrong way. Oh, I'm gonna put this down and check it the other way. What's the message I got while I was gone? Okay, no, here. Can I flip this down? Yeah, I can flip this down. This is fine. They're just wires, they won't die. At least the plan is for. Oh god, okay, no, let's not crush a USB cable. USB cables can die. JRGB here. Would be nicer if, I'm gonna unplug this one next to it just for now, the J audio, because it's making it a bit more difficult to plug this JRGB in. There, okay, JRGB in. Now I can replug the J audio. I wonder what the J stands for. Jumper? Any computer engineers? Feel free to jump in and tell me. Okay. This one is easier to connect while standing up, so I think I'm going to stand it up for that. There. I'm sort of surprised that this table can hold such weight. How is chat surprisingly quiet? How's everyone in chat doing? How's your day going? My day's going with Pog, because I'm building a PC and things are going nice. How is everyone else's day going? Okay. Audio. Now this is a Molex power supply, I believe. That's it. So let's just get this here, and then because it's on the other side, if I do remember. Yeah. Some light would be nice, so I'm gonna turn this down on the side. Make sure not to crush my USBs. Crushing the USBs from my keyboard would not be nice, because my keyboard is also what I have to work with here. I'm not entirely clear that this made it easier or gave me light. Does this even go in there? It doesn't quite look. Can I just like temporarily unplug everything and turn it on its other side? I'm not sure how much of a good idea this is, but read the light map. There. Oh, is that the screw? Has the screw showed itself? For those who like Pog Day so far in order from the US, next stream building a new keyboard. Ooh, that's pretty Pograz. Was your order a keyboard? I would honestly love to build a keyboard. Only problem is probably shipping and also prices. Omar, your day is going. Yes, that's a very insightful. Thank you, Omar. Very cool. Why did I turn? Okay, I turned this over to check this. Where is that cable that I just ran through here? As you can see, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Here, if I push this there. It would be nice if I could just switch the way of that. But things go how things go. Yeah, no, there's no way this can go in there. I'm not entirely clear that this is a Molex thing. But I'm also not entirely... Oh crap, I do not want to break this monitor. I'm also not entirely clear where it would go on the CPU. Let me search Cooler Master Master Box. Cooler Master Master Box. I'm also sorry if there's like jumps in the camera. I'm using the IP camera because I don't have a webcam. Fan connection. Why does everyone have the light RGB5? I want just the regular. I am a big boy. I can deal with my Reddit manipulator. 3 front RGB fans. I can't stream, I don't have any video equipment. Hey, I barely have any video equipment. I just got my phone with an app downloaded, IP webcam, and my laptop. Boom. This streams to OBS. OBS streams to this, and yeah. Things happen. I'm gonna take a look at my motherboard manual again, because that was useful before, it could be useful again. Who would have thunk that a manual could be useful, am I right? Okay, here. Let's just go to the overview of components. I know the components here. None of these are obviously what I need. Question mark. There's no way to SATA cable. Okay, here. Just keep going. Not SATA cable. Doesn't look like it. ATX got that connected. Doesn't look like one of those. Doesn't look like one of those. JUSB. I do not have a JUSB on this. Front audio, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would be cool. Damn, that's not bad. The quality is pretty good. Yeah, the Xiaomi make really good cameras. I was very impressed with this, I gotta be honest. I have some pictures too. They're on my Instagram, so I'm not sure I don't think you follow me, so you can't see them because I'm private. But I could just probably send them later in the ID Discord. But they're like, it's a really good camera. Okay, this did not show me any connections. Is it in the power supply? Question mark. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty confused right now, I gotta be honest. Oh, platinum is 92 knots. Oh, wait. Is it... Oh. Oh, okay. My headphones are dying, so... I'm just gonna take them off. I think I know what I'm meant to do. Here. If I open this wire up... Oh, this wire would be even easier. Yeah, if I open... This wire is pre-opened. I think that connector that I was confused about is meant to go in here, and then this side goes in there as the Corsair Link digital thing. Why? Good question. And no, that's not how it works. This is meant to go on the motherboard, then I see... What? I'm very confused. I have a Mi 9... Ooh, Poggers! Another Xiaomi person. Yeah, the Mi 9T is also very nice. Like, their value is insane, Xiaomi. Oh, okay, it's this one then that I was looking for. The one that goes into. I want all of these goes into like multiple. I just want like goes into one. I'm assuming that other thing I had was a Molex extender, if this is even called a Molex. As you can see, very knowledgeable. I'm gonna break this. I hope I don't, but I swear. Very knowledgeable about IT here. Okay, so this you can put the thing in here, but this is 3. I only have 1. What? Is there a different cable that's like just 1? Not entirely clear that there is. I'm not sure why I would need 3. This case is a bit lackluster, if I'm going to be honest with what it came with. I expected a tad bit more. I think I might need this in a bit. Okay. Anyone with PC building expertise? I'm gonna search Molex PSU cable. Okay, this is a Molex, and this is 3. Tough luck? Question mark? Do I just plug this into here and like that's it? And then just plug this in here. This is some. Everything was going so well in cable management until this step. I'm gonna. Okay, let's. Using to come out, that's not very pog of this. I'm gonna plug my headphones in my headphone case, by the way. Please let me know if that prevents hearing by some odd thing. Join the stream and see comments. Okay. Okay. Let's get this back on the proper side, or well, what I presume to be the proper side. And let's firstly plug this in the power supply. This is just a 6. It's not a 6. If it's just a 6, then I'm not entirely sure where to plug it in. But oh, here, peripherals and SATA. Still a bit unclear on how the RGB. Is this RGB just like not customizable? The fans are just on 24/7, no customization. Because that's looking like how it's going to be from what I can tell. It looks like I just need to plug this in like over here. Well, you can actually see, but like I have this here, the adapter and the actual Molex, and then just like deal with it. Tough luck, which is not the best, but it's also not. I mean. No, I want to say it's not the worst, but I'm not entirely sure what could have gone. What could have been better? I don't want to just tuck these Molex cables in, but man, what can I do? Is this the Corsair Link ones? One of these cables are from Corsair, and I would love to plug that cable in where it's supposed to go. Don't do this at home, anyone, not just kids. This is a bad idea. Okay, which one do I know is gonna work? This one I know is gonna work, so I think I'm gonna use this. I'm not. Do I need both of them? I mean, I have a lot of USB headers, so I may as well plug both of them in for the sake of having a lot of things plugged in. But then you have this one, which also does a similar thing. So there are things that I missed to plug in. I'm gonna read the manual to see. Who would have thought I'd be reading a power supply manual? Excuse me. Here. USB cable, PIN bus cable. Sounds like Corsair digital link interface, Corsair link. What's the difference between the digital interface and the USB cable? What? Corsair link digital interface versus USB cable. I don't quite get it. One's called Corsair links. You use either the 4-pin or the 9-pin. 4-pin or the 9-pin. Okay. As you can see, Corsair makes this very easy and intuitive. The other cables connecting, just use the USB version of the cable. Okay, so I use the USB version of the cable because I only need this one thing myself. And whereas this is the USB version of the cable. We are almost done. I can't believe it. And it's only 9:57 p.m. compared to yesterday when I ended at about 11:30. Okay. There. Plug this into here and then run it through the other side as we're used to doing by now. Or actually, do I need to run this through the other side if I just want... Okay, no, I think that for the maximum, like, cable management, I do want to run it through the other side. My hands are too big for everything. Gonna make this a bit more seeable. Oh, this case has gotten heavy. Like, it was already heavy prior to this, but like, damn, this is heavy now. I really should have plugged in all these cables beforehand, before I plugged the PSU in. Am I gonna have to do the good old doom for this? No, all the cables are getting in my way. Can I just tuck these cables in the hard drive bay, because my dad doesn't have a hard drive yet, so if I just take these out here and just tuck them up here. I don't entirely see why I can't do this, so I'm doing it. If we get a hard drive, then I can explain to my dad that I did this to make the cables look nice. I doubt that he's gonna upgrade for a good while other than getting a hard drive, so other cabling should not be an issue. There. Okay. USB now. Plugged this in, and now, as I mentioned, I'm going to want to run it from behind because I want to ensure cables look good. Okay, I can run it through there then. This little hole. A lot of cables are coming through this little hole. I think I might want to run it through this little hole instead. Can I run it through this little hole instead? I'm not entirely clear. Can I run it through here? Damn it, this hole looks like you're meant to be able to run it through, but then it just doesn't let you, it makes you sad. Okay, here. run it through here. And then here JUSB 1. There. Okay. This is a mess of cables. It's a hell of a lot of cables. But is it all that I need? Oh, okay. I can't forget these. My dad would not be this PC would not be very useful without these. Sure, there's Ethernet, but Wi-Fi is more convenient. And conveniency beats better. Because welcome to my life. So, not my life, welcome to humans. Sure, you have like the 1% of the 1% that are going to be screaming at me for this. But that 1% of the 1% isn't watching this, they're off watching Linus Tech Tips or Hardware Unboxed or like much more in-depth channel. Okay, now we're reaching the end. Okay. Let me position this in a way such that we can both see this. Okay, here. Wi-Fi 6. I believe it's also built in Bluetooth. Pretty pog. It's tilting because these two tables are not exactly level, but we're just gonna forget that it's tilting. Here. Wi-Fi antennas. Does it matter what one goes where? I don't think it does. Okay. I don't think it matters, so I screw this in here. It does block 2 USB ports, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I could point it to the side to avoid that, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think my dad's gonna be fine with 7 USB ports. If he's not, then he can always just temporarily twist them. Get Ethernet if it's really, really bothering him, although I highly doubt it. There. 2 antennas, we can put this back. And now let's do a bit of cable management. This is the step that I've been despising and been trying to avoid. Hey Shamar, you were still in the stream by the way, just out of interest, or you fell asleep? Because I recall you mentioned that you might fall asleep. Here, cable management. I think the simplest way to explain how I'm going to manage this is I'm going to go find, no, I'm joking. I wish I could do that, but okay, this one can be tied with this very easily. This is a nice cable. This could be tied with that. Okay, I know that there are here the power supply. Oh, powered by Corsair, POG. Another sticker. I knew there was something I was missing. Now I have an MSI, an AMD, a G-Skill, a Red Devil, and a little cool powered by Corsair. Maybe I'll bring it a bit closer. Oh, okay, I got to go have fun with you, but thank you. I will hopefully finish it very soon, and I hope you have a nice rest of the day. Yeah. I'm not sure how well that was. Sorry if I showed that camera badly. I'm almost done. Why are there screws here? Oh, these are power supply screws. Nice. They look to be the same ones that I used. So I'm just gonna hope that the ones I used are appropriate. Okay, if I put this here, I can run this through here and then I'm not entirely sure how best to cable manage this. I despise this step. This is like the step I did not want. The step I did not sign up for when I said I'd build a PC for my dad instead of him buying one. there's not as many cable management little compartment drawer thingies as I expected. I mean, I could just throw these here and then tie this over here. Let's tie the bigger cables first. See if I can find a nice place to tie them. If I have this, sorry, back to the camera, I know, but cable management is a bit tough. So if I flatten all these wires, it's not going to be beautiful cable management, but I want it to be enough that if someone else looks at this, they aren't going to go, who is this monster? What has he done? Not entirely clear why they would be looking at the power cable side instead of, like, you know, the actual specs, but people. Okay, they're here. No! Went in and then went out. Here, okay. Pull, yes. Cables managed. Well, 2 cables managed. There's a fair bit more, but those will be managed too. This is not the best cable management, but it's not an absolute mess. So, as long as it's not an absolute mess, it's pretty much what I'm aiming for. Zip tie, that cable can't really zip tie these. I can zip tie these closed here so that if I zip tie this over here, flatten it and zip there and there. The annoying thing about these cables is, oh wait, I could have zip tied it there too. I mean, there's still time to zip tie it there and then zip tie it also here to, like, yeah, I think I can do it. I think I'm gonna do that. It'd be very nice cleaning of the clutter. Well, zip tie at the bottom, the zip tie at the top can wait a bit. Zip ties are cool. This is my first time, like, actually tying a zip tie. A bit odd for a 15-year-old, but be like that. Here. Wait, can I get this one in with it? Yes. Yes, I can. Now, put the zip tie in and pull. Other than this mess of cables due to the Molex adapter, I think that my cable management is not the worst thing I've seen, which is nice. I haven't seen much cable management, but this is not terrible, not absolutely trash, which is, I like that. Why can't these, why do these only have one place for a possible zip tie? It's not particularly nice. I can zip tie those together there for ease, and let's see what else I can zip tie. I have quite a couple zip ties, so I'm not sure why I'm speaking as if I have, like, no zip ties. My voice is going hoarse from all this talking to myself. I should have got, like, a friend on a call or something. This can go here, and then here and here. How many cables? This is already nicely cable managed. What's this message now? Oh, Preston. Okay. Here, let's get another cable tie for this. Where's outside? Outside, this would be here, here, and yeah, okay. There. It's only one cable, but it's fine, I think. Problem is when we're going to be removing these cables, if we ever need to remove these cables to remove the power supply or something, it's going to be a bit of a headache, but we'll cross that road when we get to it. Do I really need to tie it twice? No, I think I can just tie it once over here. Especially because they're in such close proximity to each other. I think one over here will be just perfectly fine. Omar, you still in chat? Anyone still in chat that wants to just give me a shout? Any topics you want to talk about? You want me to talk about? Give thoughts on, I don't know. Okay, I think if I just tie that one there, could tie this here, but a bit of a waste of a zip tie. Tie this there. I think that this is not terrible, absolutely terrible cable management. Tie that there too for a good measure. Not good measure, just because I have so many zip ties. I shout. Yes, Umar, thank you for the shout. How are things doing with you? What are your thoughts on this PC build? Do you think it's a nice build? Am I a good entertainer? Scare. Big scare. This is all the wires I need, right? Yeah. No wires, uglily route. There's the power supply cables, but I mean, there's not much. There's the cables for this. I mean, I could route it from under, but it's not much I can do with the GPU cables. They're kind of ugly, I gotta be honest, over here. Just blaring on the front. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. Oh, shiz. I forgot to connect the exhaust header. Well, the back of the fan header. Okay, it's a good thing I noticed this before I closed everything up. 2 more zip ties, I'm going to zip tie those 2 and then I'm going to do that. Zip tie this because I can. In cables. There. Just make them a bit tighter, sure. I think this is nice. The back panel should go on easily. And cable goes in. Cable goes pull. There, those cables are together. Now I just need to plug the fan header in over here. And I think we're done. Let me check where the fan headers are on the motherboard because it's a bit hard to see things now from here. My hair is covering a lot of my face. I really should have gotten a haircut before this. If only people told me that, not like a ton of people did. Where do I want to put this? Do I want to add this to act as a sys fan? I want this to act as a system fan. System fans will need to go at the bottom then, over here. Let's switch views. Hope you had a good enough view of that cable management. And now sys fan, I can't really route this through the back, I'll just route it through the bottom. Might just, can I route it through the back? I could theoretically from above. Do I want to do that? There is a place it can come from. If I route it up top through there, there's a place I could cable manage it. I think I'm going to try routing it from the top. So I want this build to be clean. Clean but powerful cell. Oh no, routing it from the top would not, no, okay. There would not be enough length then. Would there? No, not enough length, okay. System fans, which way does this go? Like this? Okay. But why does this only have 3 pins? These are 4-pin connectors. Oh, scared. Let's go back to the connector thing here. Overview of components. Is there any 3-pin connector for sysfan? There's not. Let me. Okay. Let me check if like sysfans are just have one thing with nothing. Oh, speed control signal. I'm assuming these don't have speed control. That's not the highest quality, but you know I could always switch the fans out if this is a problem, if it's too noisy for my dad. Okay. Let's double check here what should happen. Okay, here. System fan 1. Just like Omar, you are fan number 1, right? You're the only one who I know is in chat, so I'm just calling you up, sorry. I know you don't enjoy being called out, but such is life. Cables are hard, I'm gonna have to go from the other direction. Sorry again, I know. Back to there, not nice. Oh, it's because I was plugging it in the wrong pins. Pog. There, okay. Moment of truth, we check for boots, we check if everything works. And if everything works, I can tie up, well, I've tied everything, I can put the panels on, install Windows and show it to my dad. Yes, number 1. Okay, here. Plug this on, turn the power supply on, plug the HDMI in to the graphics card, plug my keyboard and my mouse. Here's my mouse. Omar, what are your thoughts on this build? Do you think I built it well? At least in what you've seen? Okay, let's go. On. Rainbow, oh, Pog. Those front fans are rainbow too. Back fan is also turning on, also lights, colorful, everything is colorful. Well, let's give you a better look at everything from here. Everything is rainbow. Now that everything boots, everything works properly. Let's close her, get her panels up. Wow, this is nice. Feels good. Feels good, man. Oh yeah, I need to make sure the front USB ports work. Okay. It's okay. If they don't work, I can just unplug this. Highly doubt they won't work, so we're doing this now. This goes here. Oh heck, I need to line all these up. There. Oh wait, no, the bottom isn't quite lined in. Line all the bottom things up. Here, line all the top things up. There. Turn it around, 2 screws. Last 4 screws. Oh, I feel like I've raised the baby. Especially the rainbow, especially the rainbow. The rainbow is important. It makes all stocks increase by 10%. When I say all of them, I mean only the ones my dad bought, because those are the only good ones. I'm gonna unscrew this because I've messed something up at the bottom. Didn't fully ram it in. Here. This goes here. These all go here. Put this here. Heckin' there. It's annoying lining up every single one of these 6. There, everything's lined up. Screw this in. And over here. Push this a bit and screw this in. Because the back panel coming off would not be great. Minus tech tips advice, don't close the back panel until everything booted. My advice, everything booted. Let's go, champ. Who's the champ? I am the champ. Because I got this working. And I'm proud of that. Okay, this goes here. Now we have... Watch me find out that, like, these 2 screws over here. Watch me find out that I messed something up and the power supply isn't giving the USB cable what it should. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Sure. Proud of myself. Where are you? Proud of you. Okay, still says fragile. Yeah. Because this is a baby, it's very fragile. My baby. There. It's meant to be extruding this much. Okay, I think it is. Where are it's 2 screws? I guess the real test is whether it boots to Windows. Let's see. Plug these two in. Well, not plug, screw these two in. Way too used to tech terms after spending this much time at home on my PC for everything from physics class to playing Fortnite to Minecraft to research to build this. This, I think, is meant to extrude a tiny bit. I think it's meant to extrude a tiny bit. If it's not, then I can fix that afterwards. Because now is happy times. Where's my Windows USB? Windows USB over here. Plug this in here to make sure these USBs work. And now on. Comes to life. Rainbow fans. Everything, all the rainbow, all the colors. Must have for fathers. Oh, the AC turned on. I'm grateful for that. This is not Windows. This is G-parted. I forgot that I overwrote my Windows. Okay, let's quickly install Windows to USB. Windows installation creator, Windows installation tool, I don't know, Windows install, oh, media creation tool, that's the name. Okay. I didn't mean to get something that would allow me to boot from multiple ISOs, but wait, what is that name? If I would make creating this Windows installation media easier if I could just download the ISO. We'll see. Almost done. Not quite done, so poggers. Not quite done building this. Multi-layer add come now. Here. Let's check my downloads, media creation tool. This could I hope it doesn't take that long to build the media because I want to install Windows before I end the stream. Been running for almost 2 hours now, but hey, poggers, everything's working. While this Windows media creation tool is doing this thing, it's getting a few things ready, I'm going to first peel this off the back, the LG. Just a small peel, so I'm not going to face the camera towards it. Just put this wherever I want. Another message, SMS in my head. Maybe somebody even joined. Let's use it. It's kind of silly. Okay. Accept these things. I read those terms and conditions a long time ago. No, I didn't. No one reads terms and conditions. That's why there's things like too long didn't read for terms and conditions. I forgot the name of it, but it's a thing. And over here, we have a nice peel. Let me place this computer here for this peel. Hopefully good enough. Oh, that's a nice peel. That's a satisfying peel. Oh. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to create installation video next. Use recommended settings for this PC, USB device, this drive, G-parted live. It's not too late to join. Okay, now it's going to be downloading Windows. I'm slightly afraid of how long this will take. The good thing is that the PC is booted. The PC boots up, everything is fine. Everything from here is now just spending time. That Ryan is. Maybe put this back here, find everything. Okay. Okay, let's while that's doing that, let's mess with the BIOS, because I am a guy who enjoys to mess with the BIOS. Also, the USBs at the front work, let's get it. Everything is working as far as I know. Are we in the BIOS yet?
We're in the BIOS, okay. Waiting for Windows to download to install. Okay, 1% done. This could take a while. Let's see the BIOS. No, I do not want you to change. I do not want things. Okay, let's see. What speed is the RAM running at now? First of all, this mouse takes quite a while to move. 3200 megahertz, as it should. Storage, let's see. We have an Intel 1024 gigabyte. Fan information, fans. Do you think these fans are surprisingly quiet? Can't really hear any of the fans unless I get close. Let me see if. Can the mic hear that? Oh, well, let me know if the mic picked that up. Anyways, let's see all these options. Chipset, yep, it's just fan things. System fan. System fan looks like it does not have the header to like actually set things. So a bit sad, but it'd be like that. Okay, no, I do not want to mess with this. Not this advanced quite yet. Can't mess with it. This PC, I do not like that it's on two things at once. I'm gonna move it to one side so that it's stable. Okay, there. Now it's blocking the monitor. Okay, there. But actually, I really hope this table can withstand all this. The mic most certainly picked that up. Was it extremely loud? Because I can barely hear it. I'm not sure if it's because the AC is running. LAN option wrong. Don't know what that is. Help. Game boost off. Game boost on. Game boost on. Turn ups by 600 megahertz. Don't think my dad's gonna need that. CPU. 1.6 megahertz. Hyper-threading tech, of course. See. Advanced mode. Conquer the battlefield. Yup, my dad's a gamer. Motherboard settings. I just like messing with things. This is not the correct time. Although it wasn't too loud. That's a bug. It's 10:28 right now. So let me fix this. Enter select. So did that fix it? Yeah, it fixed it. Oh no, everything else is fine. I think. I hope. Anyways, if it's not, it's off by a tiny bit. Save to not present, yup, sounds right. This is a bit of a pain, not gonna lie, having to move my mouse 10 miles. Do I have a mode with a higher DPI? I don't. Temperature, CPU overload, auto, integrated peripherals, everything. I'm not really sure that I need to mess with most of these. OC, I do not want to use this OC yet. No, I do not want to enter flash modes, however you say it. Let's go back, hardware monitor, see the motherboard information. Oh, this is pretty pog. It's a bit stretched out, but that'll be fixed soon enough. Oh, this is very cool. It's coming from someone who's only used laptop BIOSes. And no, I've never a motherboard BIOS. That's pretty cool. You have not made any changes to the BIOS, then yeah, I'm just gonna choke it. 7% done. Windows. Downloading. Should I wait for Windows to finish installing, or should I go on now? What do you think, Umar? I keep telling you because you're the only one who I know for sure is in the chat. If anyone else is in the chat, expose yourself. Let me call you out too. Does it tell me who's in the chat? Is it like participants? Yes, it does. Oh, it's just Umar and me. It says 3 concurrent viewers, but only me and Umar in the chat. I'm not really going to question that. Windows and so on. Windows 8%. I do not think that we have the time right now because I want to go grab a snack and have things happen. So I don't quite think I have the time. Sit here waiting for Windows to install to 100%, and my throat is already dying of death because that's what you die of. 9% now. I can't take 10 times of this. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, I wasn't listening what you say. It's okay, I decided. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to actually, no, I'm gonna leave. For the outer screen, I want to have the BIOS because the BIOS is cool and good. Also, I want the computer to be rainbow. Because rainbow is also cool. We're in the BIOS yet? Okay, we're in the BIOS. BIOS is cool and good. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, do whatever the heck. Go check out my website, techfromtheheart.com. As you can tell from the name, it's also in the description. We're going to have a write-up coming very soon, hopefully on Saturday, or at least within the next 7 days, on why I chose every part, even though I think I did an adequate job of explaining it now. No, I do not want... Oh my god. Yeah, I will do that, Omar. One thing that I didn't explain is this monitor. This monitor, picked it because it's big, it's cool. You can have stocks, you can have Excel sheets, you can have web pages, you can have everything on it. And it was reasonably priced, I think 1,500 riyal, under 1,500 riyal, which is pretty good for a 34-inch IPS with speakers. I haven't tested the speakers, but I am going to test the speakers if Windows ever decides to install. Well, when Windows decides to install. Yeah, SSD, I explained that. Motherboard, graphics card, HX750i. Oh yeah, graphics card, good price, it was on discount. Would not choose it now, would rather go for a 3000 series card. More information in the post. Yeah, thank you for watching. I built a heckin' PC. Let's do it. See y'all next time. Hopefully building another PC.